What's up, everybody? The CAR Lois Carlos. Today reacting to 3 scary true Chuc E. stories by Mr. Nightmare. I'll put the original video in the description down below. Wow! Subscribe to Mr. Nightmare. He does an amazing job. Comment, doing the storytelling of 3 stories, scary stories by random people. And they're freaking amazing. So this is the first time I'm gonna react to it at night. So I'll be but yeah, I've been whenever I do Mr. Nightmare, it's like almost like it's still, you can see it still have the sun will be still out, but right now it's late and I'm gonna be freaking out a little bit. But I know that Chuc E. Cheese is closing down. Sucks because of the virus and all of that. So yeah, I feel bad. My little brother told me when they were at Modesto, they were driving past Chuc E. Cheese and they're like, oh, please, like, buy some pizza from Chuc E. Cheese because we need money and so and so. And he said he felt sad. He felt sad that like they were going to close down and there were signs like, please buy pizza from Chuc E. Cheese. So it was kind of a sad story and he felt a bit bad. So yeah, it's kind of sad for people who grew up with having parties at Chuc E. Cheese. I didn't, because hey, I was cool with jumpers, so it was cool having birthday parties at home and so on. But there are many kids, teens, maybe adults, some adults that had parties at Chuc E. Cheese. So it's another company that's gonna be like dead and like, first it was Toys R Us, but Toys R Us is coming back. But yeah, Chuc E. Cheese is another one. So yeah, and Five Nights at Freddy's. I see a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's right here. So yeah, without any further ado, enough talk. Let's get into the video. It's kind of sad. Chuc E. Cheese is closed now. They could have changed, like, I know we still had an animatronic in ours.
Remember Chuc E. Cheese? That old arcade with the singing animatronics? Of course you do. I just found out they went bankrupt recently.
Yup.
It made me think back to my horrible experience there as a very little kid.
Okay.
I was no older than 8 or 9.
Alright.
It was like my 3rd and last time ever at a Chuc E. Cheese. This specific location closed down years ago, but it used to be basically down the street from our old house. My mom took my little brother and I, and she let us roam free and do our own thing.
Yeah, we had an animatronic similar
she sat at one of the tables reading like most of the other parents.
Okay.
I was playing this clown game.
Hey.
You had to shoot the clown's teeth out with this little cannonball shooter.
Oh, yep.
I was playing the games that would get me the most tickets.
I remember about that. I remember that game.
I finished the game again.
Never played that one.
Tickets shot out from the ticket slot.
But I heard about that.
That's when I felt a tap on my shoulder. I turned and jumped in my seat. I was greeted with a giant Chuc E. Cheese mascot in my face. He held out his hand for a high five, and naturally I gave him his high five with a smile. He then pointed at the tickets and gave me a thumbs up. I think I just continued laughing and smiling and said, yeah.
Okay.
Then he pointed at the tickets once more and motioned for me to follow him. So I ripped the tickets from the slot and followed the giant mascot. As we walked across the main floor, a couple other kids around like 6 came up to him saying, hey Chucky, and he gave them both high fives. I kept following him, wondering if he'd tell the other kids to follow, but he didn't.
What the heck?
He would turn back every few seconds to make sure I was still following. Finally, we made it across the main floor by the stage towards this back area, where he waved me to follow him through this employees-only door.
Hell no. Oh,
what
hell
I
no.
remember about how I was feeling, let's just say a combination of weird and excited.
What the heck? Okay.
We entered this narrow hallway.
Oh, hell no.
Kind of special for being allowed access.
Oh, hell no. Hey, having that Five Nights at Freddy feels when the purple guy dressed as Springtrap is like telling the kids to follow him. I think it was 8 kids. 6 or 8. Jacob, Bonnie, Foxy, Freddy, Golden Freddy. 5. 5 or 6. But yeah. Oh!
us back
Getting
here.
that feeling right there.
Keep in mind, I had the mind and maturity of a very young child.
Oh, hell no.
The mascot led me to this back room, where he motioned for me to enter first. So
Oh,
I did.
hell no. Why are
It
you
was a small
fucking
changing room type of room.
Oh,
It had a
hell
few
no.
lockers on one wall, and one long bench extending half the length of the room.
Oh, hell no.
That was it. He entered the room and shut the door behind us, and I noticed he locked it.
Oh, hell no.
That's when I became confused and afraid. I
Yup.
thought he was taking me to get a bunch of free tickets.
No, hell
What
no.
could he possibly do in this empty room with me?
Oh, no. He's not giving no free tickets. He's going to give you something else, but I know. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is
Approached
going
me,
to be
put
bad.
his
Oh, hell
furry
no.
mascot hand on my shoulder, and then started rubbing from my shoulder to my arm. Then he seemed as though he tried to reach lower with both of his hands.
No.
I pushed him off
I
and yelled,
know.
"Stop."
Oh, hell no.
That's when the person in the suit lifted the mask off his head, revealing some sweaty, middle-aged man underneath.
Oh,
He
hell no.
started to remove the rest of the costume from himself as he told me to be quiet. I sat there watching, shaking, and
Oh,
plotting
hell
my way
no.
for the door. When I thought he was distracted enough by the suit, I tried to run past him for the door, but he grabbed me and told me to stop.
Open the
He
freaking
offered
door.
me all the free tickets I wanted if I just behaved.
Hell no.
I started to yell and pound on the door. He tried to cover my mouth, but I think he gave up when he realized it wasn't worth the risk for him. I unlocked the door and ran back down the hall in tears. I ran back to my mom, yelling at her about what just happened. She was distraught, went right to the front desk. The girl at the front desk seemed to be in a panic as well, and I think she called for her supervisor. Pretty soon, all the music was stopped, and the place was put into a lockdown of sorts, where all the kids were to go to their parents. A bunch of workers ran to the back section, and eventually police showed up outside.
He left.
I had to give my whole story to a crowd of like 6 people, and I was extremely nervous. The man in the Chuc E suit was some random creep who snuck into the back section of the building
Oh,
to dress
hell
in one
no.
of the suits and apparently lure children to the back. Realizing and looking back at that now as a grown adult is disturbing and
Hell
disgusting.
yes.
That I was the victim of a predator.
Yo, a predator, my
Found
boy.
out if that monster
A
was
predator. He was gonna give you something else than tickets. Sorry, but yeah. Oh, hell no. Okay, let's see story 2.
I used to work for Chuc E. Cheese very briefly when I was 21 years old.
Woo.
I was
Okay.
one of the janitors / maintenance workers. I know, not very awe-inspiring.
Getting that finest free vibe, I'm saying, the security
I
guard.
was broke as hell and needed money.
Hell yeah.
All my job really entailed was cleaning tables and keeping the play areas generally clean. Sounds easy, but
Yeah.
there was never really a time to just sit and take a breath. There was always something to clean or take care of. I would also be in charge of turning on and off the animatronics, opening the stage curtains,
Oh,
fixing busted arcade machines, and things of that nature. My shifts would always be later, from like 4 to 10 p.m. My location closed at 8 on weekdays and 9 on weekends.
4 to
I
10
would stay
p.m.
an hour, sometimes 2 hours,
2 hours
after to get the
after.
place in top shape
Oh,
ready for
hell
the
no.
next day.
By yourself?
So this one night, I was working past close like I usually did.
Okay.
Everyone had already left the building.
Damn, by
including
yourself.
the other
Yeah,
workers.
by that's pretty vibe I was saying. Okay.
I was the last one in the building. I was dragging my cleaning cart around the arcade area. I had already turned off all the game machines.
And the Motronics?
I was by that space-themed arcade machine where you had to press the button at the right moment to stop the light on the jackpot bulb.
Ah.
As I was
Okay. Yeah.
passing by this machine, the space-themed music suddenly emits from the machine at a very loud volume, and all the lights start flashing again. I felt like my heart was in my throat. That's
Oh,
how much it
hell no.
startled me. I fiddled with my keys to access the control port of the machine to turn it off again. I'd never seen anything like that happen before. It suddenly just freaked me out. Only because I was all alone in that big building.
Hell
late at
yeah.
night.
I would be freaking out too.
The weirdness didn't stop there, though.
Okay.
By this point in the night, I had already shut down the animatronics on the stage.
I was
So when I heard
asking.
Chucky's
That's what I was
pre-recorded
asking.
laugh break the silence of the room, my heart
Oh.
started pounding again.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Shit. That's pretty bad right there. Yeah, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I'll be running out of the fucking building. Oh, hell no. I would at least have some, I would at least tell someone, hey, can you stay with me? I'm about to finish. I'll finish
The laugh
things
was
quick.
short and cut off. It
Oh,
almost sounded glitchy.
Oh,
I
hell
ditched
no.
my cleaning cart to go backstage and check on the animatronics. And I could see they were in their idle modes now, meaning they would move their limbs and heads around every so often. I would have to go to the control room to turn them off, but this was the second strange thing to happen that night.
Someone broke
I
in.
started getting paranoid.
Someone
that
broke in
else
and
was in the building with me, but that thought was interrupted, and I noticed that the Chuc E animatronic was facing me, and its head angled down perfectly to look as though it was looking at me.
Oh, hell no.
Bizarre that I was finding it that disturbing.
Oh,
I felt
hell no.
crazy.
Oh,
For my
hell
own
no.
peace of mind, with my eyes on the Chuc E animatronic, I
Oh,
walked past
hell
it,
no.
closer to the control room. I waited there for a few seconds, and the animatronic spun 90 degrees to face me once more.
Oh,
Perfectly.
hell no.
I swear it was once again looking right at me.
Oh, hell no.
And then the laughter emitted once again from the animatronic.
Damn.
But in a creepy, glitchy, cut-off manner. This time much louder, obviously because I was right next to it. I ran to the control room to hit the switch to turn everything off on the stage once more.
Turn it off.
I left the control room.
I want
The
there
Chuc E
someone to say that.
animatronic was still facing the direction it was moments before.
Oh, hell no.
I left the stage through the curtain and just felt uneasy. I was starting to think maybe it was all just getting to my head.
Yeah.
That's when I heard the horrible laugh again come from the stage behind the curtains.
Oh,
That
hell
was
no.
the last straw. I took my card, clocked out, and left.
Hell yeah.
I texted my boss the next day that I had to leave early because I was feeling extremely sick. He said it wasn't a problem, but he never mentioned anything about the animatronics being left on. And when I asked him if the animatronics had some kind of motion detecting feature to look at people, he said no, they didn't.
Oh, hell no.
I'm not the most superstitious guy, but I firmly believe I wasn't the only presence in that building that night. And I don't mean there was another person in there.
Oh, hell no. What was that? It was like Five Nights at Freddy's, and maybe there was a spirit in that fucking Chuck E. Cheese fucking animatronic with some little spirit. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I would have left him. I think he left, but still, I would have left. After that second time, he looked at me. Oh, I'd be like, oh, hell no. I'm clocking out. Boop. I would have told someone to stay with me. Like, hey, can you stay with me? I'm about to finish quick.
Back on too much. I was 13. My mom brought my two little sisters and I to Chuck E. Cheese one evening. My sisters are 4 and 6.
As you can see from the video, it's not like that. But the Chuck E. Cheese animatronic, we had it like that, but it was on the right side. It was by himself right on the right side. The Chuck E. Cheese animatronic, as you see on the video. We still had that one in our Chuck E. Cheese building, but it was moved to the right side next to the, what was it, the ticket blower. Yeah, but that same exactly look how it looks like in the video. Exactly how it is right now. That Chuck E. Cheese animatronic we still have in our Chuck E. Cheese building.
Years younger than me, so it was more for them. My mom just wanted me to come along.
Oh, hell no.
My mom was playing games with my sisters, so I went to do my own thing. It was my only time ever at Chuck E. Cheese, so I was trying to play every game at least once.
True. I would too.
Eventually, a worker in a red polo shirt came up to me. He was in his lower to mid-20s, I'd say. He didn't seem that old. He asked me if I wanted some more tokens. I said, yeah, sure. He told me to follow him.
Oh, hell no.
He led me through this sketchy back
Another
door, which led
predator.
to a back exit. I
Another
asked him where he
predator
was
video.
leading me. He said to his truck.
Oh, hell no.
He told me not to tell anyone.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, there's another predator one. Oh, hell no.
But that he had access to all the tokens he wanted.
Don't.
And just kept piles of them in his car.
Kids, well, when someone tell you, oh, I'll give you a ticket, I'll give you free ice cream, free candy, free salt, free anything, don't follow them when they ask you to follow them. Kids out there, please don't follow them. Always stay with a teenager or a grown-up always beside you, or never go with a stranger danger. Okay? But yeah, I was not like that. When I was a kid, I wasn't like that. My mind was thinking like, oh, don't go with a stranger, as my parents would tell me. And I never did. I was always like a kid that never did.
I stopped following when I realized he was leading me to his car. I
Hey,
told him
smart.
my mom would be mad. He
Hell
tried
yeah.
to push that I follow him a little more, but gave
Uh-huh.
up. Before I walked back inside, he asked for my AIM username, and I gave it to him. I was excited for new friends on AIM. For those of you who don't know, AIM was an instant messenger that was all the rage before smartphones and texting really became a thing. I don't remember his username. All I know, it was something with his name in it, which was Ben. I would sign on to AIM every single night, including that night after Chuc E. Cheese. I signed in, and I had a few friends online. Next thing I knew, I got a message from Ben, so I added him to my buddy list. He said, "Hey, it's Ben from earlier." I replied, "What's up?" and we started chatting. He chatted with me as if we were good friends already. I asked him how he was able to get all the tokens he wanted, and he said it's easy when you work there. He told me he was going to come to my house that night with a bunch of tokens.
Oh, hell no.
I told him, no.
Oh, hell no. Why the heck would he give your information to a stranger? Is this a teenager, I believe? Because
Oh, it's
no
okay.
kid would have
And he
something
told
like
me,
this.
"No, it's fine. You
Oh,
live
hell
really
no.
close to me anyway." I replied, "How do you know where I live?" And he said he followed my mom's van on our way home.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. That's
Blocked his
fucking
account
crazy.
immediately. I was beyond scared. I told my friends about it on AIM. Some of them said I should tell my parents or call the police.
Call the police.
But I waited. Maybe he was bluffing. But no, he
Hell
wasn't.
no, he's not
I
bluffing.
heard a truck pull up outside through my open window.
Oh,
I looked out the window and saw the black truck that Ben guy was leading me towards earlier. I saw him get out from the truck, and I know he spotted me because he started walking over to my window.
oh, hell no.
I pulled the window in and locked it, and then shut the blind. By that point, he was already halfway to my window. He was waving his arms at me. I ran to my mom to tell her. She didn't find it funny, thinking I was kidding at first. I
Don't.
convinced her after she looked out the window and saw the black truck begin to speed down the road. My mom wanted me to show her the AIM conversation, but I couldn't, as I had deleted him off my buddy list and blocked him.
Why you did that? You could have used the information to the police.
I called the police, of course, but that was just for peace of mind. They couldn't do anything besides make a report. The next day, my mom called the Chuc E. Cheese and asked about a Ben. They said they had no Bens who worked there. There were also no employees matching that guy's description.
Oh, hell no.
The Chuc E. Cheese eventually handed the CCTV footage from the day before to the police department for an investigation, which turned up no results. My family never went to a Chuc E. Cheese ever again.
That's crazy. That's freaking crazy, okay? Oh, hell no. We just go back it up. Man, bro. Oh, hell no. Sorry. Oh, hell no. Why the heck? Why the heck? The Chuc E. Cheese do have a back door to go in. For some reason, I don't know what the heck would let people go in through the back door. Yeah, we had a back door on the Chuc E. Cheese, in our Chuc E. Cheese store. There's a back door that you could just exit out. I think it was just only for emergencies. But so there are some people that just get out and let some other people go in, like, they had to go through the main entrance. They can't go through the back way. It just, there's like some people who go the back way. But yeah, Chuc E. Cheese is all, it's like, predators are easy to go through the back door of Chuc E. Cheese for some reason. So, yeah, that's crazy. That second one was the scariest one of the three. The three were like, okay, I know where this is going. But the second one was the scariest one. If I was that worker, oh hell no, I would ask one of my co-workers, hey, can you stay with me? I'm about to finish this quick. It's not gonna take me that long. I could just wait for me. I'm about to finish this real quick. Oh hell no. Damn. But yeah. That's the end of the reaction, guys. Woo, nothing scared me. That's the end of the reaction, guys. Hit that like button, like the video. Subscribe for more reaction to Mr. Nightmare. I might do this when the sun is out, but yeah. Tell me in the comment down below which of the three stories, scary stories, which one was the scariest for you? For me, it was number 2. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you are subscribed, hit the bell next to the subscribe button to get a notification when I upload new videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video to upload. Adios.